Andor star Kyle Soller reacts to Syril's fate in explosive episode 8. Andor's tightly wounded oddball with serious mommy issues finally met his end on episode 8 of the Star Wars series' second season, as Syril Karn was on receiving end of a blaster bolt during the massacre of Ghorman, and in true Syril fashion, he went down with one last big blow to the ego. The downward slide began when Kyle Soller Syril found out about the mining equipment on Ghorman and realized he had been lied to by girlfriend Deidre, Denise Goff, about the Empire's real interest in the planet. He stormed into her office, demanding to know the truth, choking her while saying, "If you tell me the rumor, I will throw you out that window." After being told the real reason for the Ghorman occupation, Syril walked out of the ISB offices in a daze until he saw the man he so doggedly and unsuccessfully pursued that led to his downfall, Cassian Andor. Syril tussled with Diego Luna's Andor in an epic fight before finally getting his blaster trained on the man who had tormented him from afar, only to have Cassian ask, "Who are you?" A stunned Syril slowly dropped his blaster, and then was shot to death himself by Ghorman Resistance leader Carl Rylance. It was a sad and appropriately unheroic death for a character who never could seem to catch a break. It's so elementally Greek and dramatic that the thing that you've based your life on doesn't even recognize you. Everything that he's constructed for himself doesn't even have any awareness of him. I think he's just stunned. He can't even breathe at that point. There's a guy that ruined my life that I was chasing for 4 years, and I'll be like this raccoon in a relentless fight, and I'll be able to kill him. And then, oh my God, he doesn't even know who I am. It seemed like the absolute essential summation of poor Syril's life. Yet sad sack Syril somehow became a fan favorite, due in no small part to his unique relationships with both his girlfriend and his mother Edie, Catherine Hunter. That was during that conversation with showrunner Tony Gilroy when he was mapping out the arc and telling me how Syril was going to go undercover and be used by Deidre and the whole ISB plans, and then ultimately getting mixed into the Ghorman community. And that just before you think things might change for Syril, there he is. He sees Cassian, and I was just like, oh my God, man, this is so intense. Just even listening to it, because it all happens within the space of 5-10 minutes for Syril. It's so intense. And then all of that betrayal that he's feeling from Deidre and from the Empire is then funneled into seeing the guy that he blames for everything that has ever gone wrong in his life. And he just throws out all of his aggression onto Cassian. And then the ultimate last bit of disappointment is that Cassian says, "Who are you?" It's just brutal, because he has maybe delusions of grandeur. But Syril believes he is doing the right thing in his own little sliver of the Empire, which is so disconnected from the higher echelons. And he kind of is doing the right thing. He thinks he's there to trap outside agitators, and he's being a good cop. But he feels like he makes an impact. And for this guy, of course, he doesn't. For Cassian, he doesn't make an impact at all. Cassian barely sees his face. But for the years that Syril has obsessed and poured his ambition and aggression into disappointment, into this kind of totem of Cassian, for him to be met with that brutality at the end was like, I felt for the guy, man.